for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Detroit Pistons. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sidelines. The final game, Clark, of the regular season. It has been a wild ride.
Every season has its share of surprises. This one, no exception. And we haven't even gotten to the playoffs yet, partner.
Down low. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in the layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Trapuka. Here's Benson. Knocked loose. Outside Thomas. Fires from deep. It's another look. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Known for his grit and ability to get under others' skin, Lambeer embraces his role as a villain.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Lambeer. And so Lambeer nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Johnson, the pass to Rollins. Rebound, Detroit. It's Thomas on the wing. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Wilkins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Long. Offensive rebound. Trapuka, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Able to carve out space, Trapuka packs quite a punch down low.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rivers passes to Johnson. And that one's on target from the wing.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's Thomas. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Wilkins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, Dominique runs into some tight defense, but sticks with his shot and manages to push through.
Here's Thomas. No good on that one.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Wilkins, that time on the assist by Rivers.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
Detroit has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Thomas gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
The quickness of Thomas, it really helps him penetrate.
Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Brownfield. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just owning that painted area. I guess the motto is do it till they stop it.
Thomas surveying the D. From downtown, good on the three-point shot. Trapuka's got 5.
Hey, no question about it. Trapuka is a threat from range. You can't let him find his shot out there.
Here's Rivers. A second chance effort. Nice D from Lambeer.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Thomas outside. Rollins grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Rivers gets a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range.
Making threes, it extends the defense. Rivers with a key make.
Pass to Trapuka. Wilkins with the defensive effort.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
draped all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling. This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Here's Thomas, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
It's Wilkins with the drive. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Rollins. Davis is subbed in for Dominique Wilkins.
A little bit of a heat check right there, rising up from way downtown.
And there was a time a shot like that would get you benched. Not these days.
And Long gets it to go.
Hey, this is why his teammates love playing with Tripucka. Excellent pass from him that time.
Now the pass to Johnson. Davis has the open look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
These squads are showing off now, showing us exactly what they can do from range.
Yeah, both teams are finding space to hurt each other from distance.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the 3 by Atlanta.
Nice, strong finish on that jam.
Yeah, he went with 2 hands for safety. I get it.
He made sure no one was stopping that rack attack.
It's stolen by Johnson. 1:03 left in the first. They now take the lead. Long's got 8 points.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Some tenacious play from Rivers, absorbing the contact and still getting his shot off.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been so far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it. Fighting back and forth for the lead. Man, this is a real battle.
Well, I just wonder who will be the first to start giving up ground. So far, it's been tight.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Dominique Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Unloads from 13. Detroit with the rebound.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 5. Sinks the triple.
Pulling up on a dime. Love seeing Rivers take some initiative on the offensive end.
And there's Isaiah Thomas, the assist from Cliff Livingston. He has 6. And the chess match Clark continues.
7 exchanges of the lead. And we're still in the first half.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pistons lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Early on, the game plan centers on the three-point shot. They were casting those things up like crazy.
It's a good strategy to pile up points right away, and it pulls apart the defense.
Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Thomas got 9.
And talk about being assertive. Thomas is so good at making quick decisions.
Right wing from the arc. And it's Glenn missing. Detroit leading by 4. Johnson finds Thomas. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They were composed and unfazed by the hostile environment. It may have been a motivator for them.
They were outstanding offensively. And to have that kind of performance on the road makes it even more impressive.
And Detroit has possession. Goes up on the wing, and there's another one for the Pistons.
With his first-rate handles, Thomas keeps the defense on their heels. That's why it's so difficult to defend his pull-up jumpers.
For three, Wilkins. Tolbert pulls it in.
And, you know, that shot was challenged, but even so, I'm always surprised whenever he misses.
Yeah, had the space, but not that time.
The Hawks trail by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And this year's draft class was Ralph Sampson and then Clark, the rest of them. But next year's draft, boy, that promises to be a terrific one.
Yeah, it certainly is shaping up to look just that way, Kevin. I mean, headlined by some truly outstanding big guys. Olajuwon, Sam Perkins. I think it could end up being perhaps one of the best draft classes of all time. Time will tell.
The first free throw is good, and the Pistons making a change here. That one is no good. Pistons leading by 3. Thomas gets a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Wilkins. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Livingston. Still scoreless. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Johnson. Livingston can't hit. Hawks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Takes a 3. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Johnson. Rivers has got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. From deep, Johnson, a three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 6.
Great answer right there, showing they can knock down the deep ball too.
Lots of room out there for both offenses.
Here's Rivers. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Detroit leading by 3. Inside. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Curitan outside for Thomas. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pistons.
You think Isaiah Thomas, you think assists, passing. But when Zeke needs to, he can take over a game with his scoring.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Collins checked in for Atlanta. With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. You take a look at the Pistons. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Hawks. They're 4th in the conference. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Rivers. The three-pointer, no good.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
The Hawks trail by 6. Shot's good by Wilkins. 12 points for him.
Yeah, with the great speed to fly up court and the unique finishing ability, Dominique getting whatever he wants in transition. He's most dangerous in that open court.
Here's Long. Dominique Wilkins making his last shot there. They get it back. Up and in on the layup. Benson's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Passes to Wilkins. And the slam by Williams.
Amazing one-handed punch right there.
Oh, man on a mission, Clark. You're right. In a close game, showing some ferocity.
These are the dunks you better finish if you're going up with just one hand.
Drops in the tray.
Sees the floor so well. Thomas adds the assist here.
Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Johnson outside. Here's Rivers. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons leading by 7. Long passes to Thomas. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Offensively, Thomas is such an intelligent player. He knows how to hunt down these shot opportunities.
1:35 left now here in the second. Here's Rivers. Knocks down the three ball. Rivers has got 14 points.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Detroit's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. From beyond the arc, hits it from three-point range. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Here's Wilkins. The rebound by Long. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Rivers. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Bill Laimbeer with the rebound. Laimbeer's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 3 from Johnson. Rebound by the Hawks. Wilkins outside. From the baseline. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for him.
Boy, Neat gets so much lift on that jump shot. It's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Look, there was nothing wrong with the plays they ran, but overall I thought the offense was just inefficient. Too much wasted action.
Yeah, consistency eluded them all night. I think they made lots of iffy selections.
Here's Trapuka. And another 3 for Detroit.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Rivers can't get it to go. Johnson surveying the floor. And so is Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Isaiah Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
So far, his passing, outstanding. Not normally a big part of his game, but so far it has been.
He's clearly adapting to what his team needs from him. Right now, distribution is how he can help.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Elbow shot, and the shot is good. Thomas got the first bucket of the third here for the Pistons.
Quality shot from mid-range there. They are clicking right now offensively.
Well, when you've been successful in the paint and beyond the arc, that mid-ranger opens up.
Wilkins can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 15. Stolen by Rivers. It's Rivers on the wing. Here's Wilkins. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Wilkins has got 16.
More points for Wilkins. That's what he does. He's an explosive athlete and just as explosive as a scorer.
Pass to Long. Takes the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Wilkins, and Wilkins with the stuff.
This is what they need to do. I mean, don't let the game slow down. Keep it fast. Attack the defense in transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they keep pushing it.
To the paint. The A shot by Tripucka, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. Left side Wilkins, over Thomas. Another miss by Wilkins.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
Thomas, good. Thomas got 20.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Rivers. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Tripucka. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Look at Tripucka using his frame to get into good, solid position.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. It feels like there's more and more talk, Coach, of a makeover to the draft system every year. Do you think that'll happen?
It's probably only a matter of time. There's something imperfect about flipping a coin for the #1 pick. There's buzz going on about some sort of a lottery system.
And what do you think about that? Would you be in favor of a lottery system?
Don't you think someone will find a way to circumvent whatever they set up? Everybody's always trying to beat the system.
Absolutely. Johnson gets the bucket.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
You know, given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And Long gets it to go.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
Rivers can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 18. Thomas with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Lambier. Thomas got 22.
Boy, Isaiah Thomas, such a creative ball handler. Rush hour handles and a fantastic feel for how to break defenses down.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Huge breakdown defensively. You can't leave him open. He's too good from deep.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Livingston's checked in for Benson.
Number 53, Cliff Livingston.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Long. It's good from long range. Long's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
And here's Rivers. He's got 17. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Eye for an eye right there. You hit me with the triple, I'm coming right back at you with the 3 of my own.
And you love that mentality. Both sides playing with fire in their bellies tonight.
And Detroit again with the bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Johnson kicks to Rivers for the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice, quick play by Rivers. Once he has the ball, he knows he's got to act fast.
The shot by Tripucka, no good. The Hawks trail by 16, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Hawks, Doc Rivers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, when you talk about leadership, toughness, guidance for younger players, Doc is there every night.
The Hawks making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Doesn't go that time. Here's Tripucka. 18 points for him. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
No fear from Tripucka. He'll get as physical as he has to.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
The coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. So many assists because of how the team is moving the ball.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Davis is checked in for Rollins. And a switcher also for Detroit. Tyler, he's checked in for Bill Lambier. Roundfield, and it's blocked. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Thomas goes in, and the shot goes in. Thomas got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Good work inside from Thomas. He has a knack for knowing how to cash in from this area.
Here's Rivers. Connects again from distance.
You have to be so aggressive with him outside. If he finds space, his shot is almost guaranteed.
Driving the lane. Thomas's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 15. Johnson for three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Livingston's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Tripucka gets it to go. Tripucka's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now that's how you capitalize on the fast break chance.
Yeah, points can be hard to come by in this league, so you'll welcome any chance at an easy bucket.
The three from Davis. Buries it from three-point range.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from the wing. That's good on the jump shot. Thomas got 28 points for the game.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Rivers misses the three.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Pistons ball. Substitution on the court.
Nineteen seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is how you share the ball. Livingston, great pass to the open man.
Here's Wilkins. Tripucka grabs the board. Johnson outside. Lets it fly. Again, the Pistons score.
Assist from Vinnie Johnson.
The three from Davis. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Isaiah Thomas has been on display for Detroit. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be right back after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Tripucka. A three ball. Here's Livingston. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. The Hawks trail by 21. And here's Davis for three. Rebound, Detroit. Tripucka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From the wing. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit.
The Pistons, number 15, Vinnie Johnson.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Glenn. The Hawks again can't hit. Detroit leading by 21. Goes back up. A nice shot by Tyler.
And, you know, for both teams, there have been some offensive challenges, as this has been a pretty low-scoring affair.
Well, credit to the defenses for that. Neither team is making it easy to find buckets.
Here's Tripucka. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Wilkins on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. And Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Wilkins has got 24 points.
He'll hit those if you leave that much room. Need to do a better job of closing out.
The pass to Tyler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Rollins is checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Long's checked in. Here's Wilkins. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Wilkins has got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
Thomas, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Ball stolen. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 6 in the quarter.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Pistons leading by 21. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Johnny Davis.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Thomas. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside, downfield, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
This is what Rivers is known for. Phenomenal at running the offense and finding his teammates.
Here's Thomas, and the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got 32 points in the game.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Pistons shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Fires the three. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rivers. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Rivers has got 30.
And hey, Rivers can get hot like this, especially when the defense lets him get into a comfort zone.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Kent Benson. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the right side. Here's Long. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in the scramble mode. Dominique Wilkins unafraid to put his body on the line, going right into that interior defense and getting himself fouled in the act.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. He hits both from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Johnson for 3. Rollins grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 21. Here's Wilkins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, excellent work from the talented swingman. Wilkins just taking it on the chin right there and still muscling through the contact.
Team foul. At the line for
And the Pistons with possession here. Johnson, a wide open look, hits the jumper in space. And the Pistons lead by 20.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective. And they're winning.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Hawks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Wilkins. Tries again, and Johnson with the lay-in good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Johnson from outside, rebounded by the Hawks. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from 14, and Wilkins gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. Wilkins has got 33 points. Pistons leading by 16. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. Curitan, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pistons.
And, partner, they attack from the perimeter all game long.
Well, you know what, Kevin? They've got the shooters to do it. Not every team does.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58. And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Isaiah Thomas.
He was their Swiss Army knife tonight. Defense, timely buckets, diving for loose balls. Did a little bit of everything. Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Johnson gets the bucket.
They've done a phenomenal job silencing this crowd. Now, the win clearly in their sights.
Great performance on the road. This will help build their chemistry as well.
And the Pistons with possession. They have a 19-point lead. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Now here's Wilkins. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The overwhelming athleticism of Wilkins. Fantastic at using this to draw the contact.
The Pistons making a change here. Tolbert's checked in. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Good job chasing after the play, getting the rebound, and delivering a strong finish.
And things are only going to get worse for the defense if they keep letting plays like that happen.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. Tries a 3. The shot will not fall. Right side Wilkins. And he converts the layup.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Off the inbound. That's good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And to seal a road win, Mike, with this kind of margin, tells you the confidence that right now this team is playing with.
A statement win. Took the home crowd completely out of it and won going away.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. See you next time.